This is truly the ultimate sanctuary for every introvert. 2-century-old stone houses nestled in the Alps. Far away from the urban hustle and bustling crowds, woken up by cowbells in the early morning, opening the window to see snowy peaks. Lying on the meadow in the afternoon, counting eagles circling overhead. Every step is a scenic view. Every glance is therapeutic. And this god-tier lifestyle, the man before you has been experiencing for 2.5 years. This is a door gift from some visiting hikers. Martin really likes its retro design, and it complements the stone house perfectly. So he decisively installed it right by the door. It's been less than a week since the chicks were born. Martin can't wait to start customizing a coop for them. Although the materials are just scrap wood, a pair of skillful hands can salvage anything. The wire mesh was dug out from the corner of the warehouse. After some cutting and trimming, it successfully served as part of the frame. He deliberately left the bottom unsealed, just so the chicks can easily step on the grass. They can also eat the little bugs inside. Wait until the weather gets warmer in a while, and he can let them out. Work on the stone wall has been ongoing for over 2 months. The height has finally reached nearly a meter. Although this is his main job at the moment, it doesn't stop Martin from doing other things, like letting the chickens have a full meal. Even for the ants settling under the stone slab, he has to bring a kettle to give them a scalding hot bath. The custom-made window finally arrived today. After gluing ceiling strips to the frame and confirming the dimensions, he can apply glue to the base. First, stabilize it temporarily. Then, stack the stone slabs up, one by one, firmly locking both sides in place. Just as he was getting into the mountain rain came down without warning. No choice but to cover it with waterproof towels. Getting back to work after the rain, continuing the construction of the wall around the window. After more than 2 weeks of growth, the 3 chicks have completely transformed. Plus, the weather is nice today. It's time to let them see the outside world. They are pretty lucky to be living with Martin. If they can grow up safely, this land will be their retirement home. No need to worry about ending up on a dinner plate. The next morning, while the sky was still dim, he got up just to catch a glimpse of today's sunrise. The destination is the same peak he usually visits, even though he's seen it many times. Being there in person is deeply captivating every time. Once Ella woke up, the two packed their backpacks and headed to a more distant summit. Unknowingly, time has reached mid, and today, a few free laborers arrived to give Martin a hand. They not only need to collect stones, but for the materials he selected, further cutting and trimming are also required. At the same time, the second window was installed. The method was exactly the same as before. While Martin was busy working, Ella took the chicks out of the cage for a walk. As the host, Martin specially arranged a BBQ dinner to treat them. They say, there's no such thing as a free lunch. The next day, the guys worked even harder. Moving the large stone slabs nearly killed them. Fortunately, after the final cutting, they were quickly stacked into the wall. While building the wall, sockets must be reserved in advance. After all, plumbing and electrical are the first steps in renovation. In the evening, the sunset turned half the sky red. Martin hasn't seen such stunning scenery for a long time. Since Ella isn't here today, he had to cook for himself. Watching a movie while enjoying dinner. Simply blissful. Despite Martin's slow-paced building technique, the stone wall has now gained significant height. Thanks to the meticulous care, the chicks' feathers have gradually filled out. The chimney hasn't been cleaned in a long time. Today, he took some time to get this done. The temperature difference here is large, so the usage frequency is quite high right now. There's already a hint of chill in the mountain air, but the vegetables in the greenhouse are growing well. The bright red tomatoes look exceptionally tempting. To mimic the marks on the previous 2 stone houses, Martin carved his initials and a date on the side of a stone block. If it can last here for centuries, it will be a little memento he left behind. At night, while Martin was inspecting the coop, he suddenly discovered a wasp nest inside. To eliminate the problem forever, he immediately tightened his shoelaces, put on a hood, took out his bug spray, and gave them a The next day, the forest was filled with mist. Autumn has quietly arrived. When he went to check again, the wasps were all done for. He decided to clean out the entire bottom section, since there were still many larvae inside the nest. To prevent everyone from getting trypophobia, he just gave it to the chickens as a snack. The 3 chicks have grown up now. Martin opened up a space for them at the very bottom of the coop. Once they get a bit bigger, they can meet Mom and Dad.